Okay, as you can see, I'm in beautiful Japan looking for the best frozen ramen soup I can find. Okay, I'm not in Japan, I'm in Canada. Here's the deal. I thought I found the most expensive frozen ramen in a supermarket in my area, but I found some even more expensive. So I'm going to try this one. This is a brand called Le Pressier. According to their website, I think they started off doing a lot of pressed juices and things like that, but somehow have now branched into ramen soup. And what makes this the most expensive in my area in any supermarket is the other one I tried was $14. This was also $14, but that other one was 520 grams. This is a measly 500. So it looks good, it has potential, although I did read online that it does have a touch of heat to it, so I'm hoping it's not really hot. They say is a delicious hearty ramen soup crafted with a homemade vegetable broth, noodles, tofu, and perfectly cooked bok choy, cabbage, mushrooms, onions, carrots, and a touch of heat. It's comfort in a bowl. And this company is really big on quality ingredients and healthy and I think organic, I'm not sure, but it says it's vegan, it's dairy free, peanut and tree nut free, and no preservatives. And then they've actually added a sticker on the back that says non-GMO canola oil, so even their bad oil is good, and the ingredients are vast. Okay, so heating it sounds kind of fun. Sounds like it's going to be almost like Jiffy Pop. So what you do is you place the bowl in the microwave and cook on high for 6 to 7 minutes or until thoroughly cooked. A steam dome will form over the bowl. So that sounds kind of fun. Okay, the dome is forming as promised. Holy, it does remind me of Jiffy Pop. Oh wow. Holy cow. Oh, it just popped. Okay, I'm starting to smell it as well. Just got very steamy in there. Okay, I'm going to let it sit for a minute. You can see it deflating. Remove the bowl from the microwave and let stand 1 minute. Caution, product will be very hot. Carefully remove the film from the tray and serve. Okay, and so nutritionally, they've done that little bit of deception as well. They're giving nutrition for a half a package. So, you know anyone who's only going to eat a half a bowl of soup? I really do not like when they do that. So carbs in a half a bowl are 20, so 40 carbs. Sugar would be 6 grams, and the sodium is 770 milligrams for half a bowl, or 33% of your daily intake. So it's actually 66%. So that's a little different than 33. Again, I really dislike when they have to be that deceptive. Just tell us how much. If you really think people are going to split a bowl of this soup, well, you got another thing coming. Okay, here's how it looks coming right out of the microwave. It's kind of mushy looking. But all right, I'll go sit down and open the lid. Okay, here's how it looks out of its frozen state. So lots of noodles, bok choy, mushrooms, tofu. Give it a good mix. Okay, I'll just taste it. There apparently wasn't enough time. It was still partially frozen in the middle. So I'm giving it another 3 minutes. But again, this could be my microwave because it is a very low powered one. Also, I am going to put it on a plate just in case it's really hot. This bowl is very flimsy. Okay, let's take the saran wrap off and let's check this out. Check it out for temperature first. Yep, it is hot. Okay, let's try this most expensive soup I could find. Okay, we'll try the broth first. Broth has a good flavor. It's kind of miso-y, but almost in a very non-offensive kind of way. There's good flavor, but it's not strong. Okay, this tofu seems to be jumping out at me, so let's try a piece of tofu. Yep, the tofu is taking on the flavor of the broth, and it's got a very good firm texture to it. Okay, let's try a mushroom. I'm not sure what kind of mushrooms they are, but they've got very rubbery texture. Yeah, it just says mushrooms. Okay, and supposedly there's carrots and onions and green onions in here. Oh yeah, and miso paste. And all kinds of other things that I don't see, like radish and ginger. Maybe they just mean in the broth. Okay, and then there's this big piece of perfectly cooked bok choy, they call it. Okay, now the real test, the noodles. They're actually thicker than I would expect for a ramen. I hate to say it, but I think they're committing the biggest sin in noodles, and that is overcooking them. Okay, I'm not sure how they've done this, but they feel overcooked and undercooked at the same time. Or they think they've come up with a way to keep them firm, but be cooked, and as a result, it's kind of a mutant texture. It's like the outside of the noodle is overcooked and the inside is really not cooked at all. It's very odd. Okay, let's try some of this perfectly cooked bok choy. Looks very overcooked to me. It looked good in its frozen state. Okay, the bok choy tasted good. But yeah, as for the other vegetables, I am not seeing anything. And yeah, the more I drink or eat the broth, the more watery it seems. Oh, they said there was a little bit of heat. There is zero. And I am very heat intolerant, and I don't taste or I don't feel any at all. But yeah, considering this broth looks so creamy, I would expect a more complex flavor from it. Whereas I'm just getting kind of a watered down version of something. And yeah, because tofu doesn't have a lot of flavor, tofu in a kind of bland broth means lots of blandness all around. Okay, let's try some more. Wow, yeah. Considering I could get a bowl of ramen from a Japanese restaurant here in town for $14, and I've had it and it is incredible. This is really quite a letdown. Even for a cold January day, even the convenience of taking this out of the freezer is quite a letdown. So far I am not doing well on the frozen ramen or the most expensive ramens. I tried one from Ocean's Halo. It wasn't frozen, it was just a shelf-stable version. That wasn't great. Then I tried that other one called Crafty Ramen, and it wasn't great. And now this one. So for $14, absolutely not. I would not recommend this. Oh wow. The more I eat it, the more bland it tastes. And because I'm not going to waste food, I will finish it, but it's not something I'm like, oh, I've got to have this again. No, I never have to have this again. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go to that Japanese restaurant and order a bowl again just to remind myself why I love ramen so much. Because these frozen and store-bought versions are turning me almost against it. Okay, so I managed to finish it and I'm not overly impressed. The noodles are oddly cooked. It's lacking a lot of the vegetables it claims it had. I saw a little tiny burst of orange microscopic carrot, I think it was. I couldn't even tell. For frozen ramen, I would expect more. I have one more package in the freezer that I found just recently, so I'll be trying yet one more frozen ramen, but so far they're not really hitting the mark. Have you tried any kind of frozen ramen? If you have, let me know if it's just me having bad luck or if frozen ramen is maybe just a bad idea. Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to give this a 3. Alright, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of frozen ramen, or if you've ever had it. Give me your experience on frozen ramen. Okay, so that's it. That's the deal. Thanks for watching. Bye.